Okay, fellas, I have a challenge for you, a testosterone challenge. I call it the 10 by 3 challenge, meaning it's 10 days, so it's not long. 10 days where you work perfectly on the main 3 areas that are required for high testosterone levels. So, you have perfect training, no skipped leg sessions, no skipped anything. Perfect training for 10 days. Optimal sleep for 10 days, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, what that means. And perfect diet for 10 days. So no bread, no alcohol, obviously, no sugar, no takeaways, no junk food. So a perfect everything for 10 days. Doing this challenge is going to open your eyes a little bit and make you realize a few things. The first one is that momentum is very easy to build, especially when you focus on short blocks of time rather than 3 years from now. It's not very exciting. Momentum is very easy to build. It's not that hard. Second thing is that training feels good. Hard training all the time, not all the time, but on a consistent basis, and the endorphins that come with that feel good. And a third thing is that your self-esteem is better. You feel better about yourself as a human being for not skipping gym sessions. A fourth thing is clean food feels good. Like, you have cleaner energy. The first couple of 2 or 3 days might be a pain if you've got some habits in the evening where you have some sweet stuff. Going without that stuff is going to be hard in the first 2 days, but once you've got the first 2 days out of the way, you'll feel better for it. I've had clients where they were drinking wine every evening, and as soon as they stopped, within 2 days they were feeling miles better. And then you just ignore the cravings for the first 2 days. And then finally, you'll realize that if you were to repeat this challenge, you could be doubling or tripling your testosterone levels in absolutely no time at all. All you have to do is repeat it another couple of times, a few more times. And really, this is where building momentum, it's seen as some kind of negative experience or some sort of painful, oh, you have to be disciplined and forego all this stuff. I would argue that actually you feel better for foregoing the nonsense, the sugar, the laziness. You feel better for it, at least on a mid-term basis, on a consistent basis. And so, what exactly does this look like? Well, if you've not watched my diet videos, check those out where I talk about cholesterol, oysters, various organ meats, things like that. Training, again, I think, just not skip. Make sure you turn up, do the basics, make sure that you turn up, and then ideally you train hard as well, but just don't skip any sessions for 10 days. Sleep, though, is interesting. People always focus their sleep on the stuff you do at night, right before bed. But by then it's too late. Quite often, some of you guys, your adenosine, your adrenaline, your melatonin, all the sleep-related hormones are all messed up. You can't change them in the evening, it's too late. If they're already messed up and you're already stressed, it's too late by that point. 1 hour isn't long enough to fix this. You need to get outside in the mornings to set the timer on these various hormones. So now I'm outside, it's 10 a.m. here in the UK. It's not perfect, I really should be outside at 7, but it works for me. And this is, 11 hours before I go to bed. So this is good time. Hopefully you can hear me because the wind's coming back to me. That is adequate time for all those hormones to be optimal at optimized levels by 9 p.m, which is the whole point. What you do in the morning affects your sleep potentially more than what you do in the evening. That's what I'm trying to say here. So you need to get this stuff on point every day for 10 days to do this properly. And then in the evening, that's when you can You don't need to take melatonin if you've got sun in your face in the mornings. That's crazy, taking melatonin in the evening. And it blocks your own natural production. It's not the smartest long-term move. So, and then in the evening you can read your fiction book. You can, you can't see me properly on that side. You can do the other things, meditation, calm your mind, L-theanine, magnesium, whatever. So that's it. 10-day challenge of perfection. See how you feel at the end of it. And I guarantee if you were to repeat that, you would end up doubling or tripling your testosterone over time, depending on your starting point. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful and or maybe inspiring or motivating. A similar sort of video is this one here. Check it out. It's the one habit that all high T men have that you possibly don't have. And if you adopt it, it's one of those esoteric things. It's one of those foundational things that leads to other things. Your testosterone will improve as a result. It's one of those mindset videos. I think you'll find it useful. Check it out.